don't know, just for a change, I might be making him fucking move. This little thing. Oh. I've got my thing on a thing now. Oh. Which I should be able to just fucking move. But I'm clearly a twat. So I can't. This is cool. I slept last night, like, a little bit differently to this, but you do need 2 hands for Gizmo, because he likes to do the paws on the front hand, but then if you stroke his face, he might tend to bite you, so then you just need to stroke the back of his head. It was literally like that. Really slowly on my nose. I was just lying there and I fell asleep like that. It's late again. I've started to go nocturnal. This always used to fucking happen. Always used to happen. And I've somehow managed to stave it off, but it's starting to happen again because I just feel literally fucking awake. Now, didn't want to be. It was like 10 or something. The time between then and now has felt like ridiculously quick. So objectively, I've probably been doing a lot of, like, I don't know what. But, oh God, what was I going to fucking go on about? I've been being a girl again all day, basically. I had a massive, like, organise everything because it was getting very, very fucking disorganised. Like, I do have a tendency to like to keep everything in a certain drawer and all that. I've gone a bit slightly obsessive with all of the lingerie and stockings and all that, but I've got freezer bags, like fairly decent sized ones, and I'm semi-vacuum packing them and putting them, organising them. So I did a bit of that today. Well, a lot of that today, actually. I must have opened those drawers about 50 times each one. As well as dressing up lots. My mate put round. Oh, what the fuck was I going to talk about? I was going to fucking talk about something. There was definitely something. I didn't make one last night, did I? I went dancing yesterday, and that was like, it was impulsive, but it was in response to all of the shit at Asda the other night, and I went back to Asda and thought, I'm not fucking, it was kind of, I don't know, I'm not having it, but also like, I want as many people to see it as possible because I don't want people to be surprised by it. I want to be that noticeable that everyone notices and then they stop noticing. It's not a thing anymore. In a way, I think. But that led me into going into town, and I just put like, I just thought, fuck it. That was it. It was only the other day I saw my favourite human, and I think, was I wearing a skirt? I wasn't like that extreme, it was quite girly. And she was like, are you actually like out then now with all this? I didn't realise you were like, you know, because she'd seen photos. But she didn't realise I was wearing it out, doing stuff with it. And then I saw the other morning, when she saw me, I was literally just lingerie on the top. And on the bottom, I think I had a purple micro skirt on. Might have had a little ruffle skirt on. But I had my coat on, and she was like, really? It's freezing. So I went a lot more like this. I think I had the pink lingerie on display, the pink fucking bra, lacy bra, onto or something. I can't even remember. And oh yes, my stripy t-shirt. That was it. It was really neon and ravery. And with this skirt hitched up and my ass covered in little pink love hearts. I was like fucking on a bike. and I was deliberately sitting with my ass up. And like the more I tart it up girlishly, I've just decided now it's like from here to here is like a 6'3" woman, and like from here, and then like the bottom of the leg, they're like very similar anyway. But then obviously the bottom of my legs look womanly. But that's why I always look like really weird in men's jeans, because I've got the wrong shaped legs, the wrong proportioned legs. Because I'd be about a 5'6" bloke. But someone's put this middle section from the knee to there from a 6'3" woman. She'd be up here. That's why clothes have never fitted me, but I'm starting to get a much better fucking chance of things fitting me with women's clothes, with a lot of women's clothes. I do need to sort of stand a bit differently, because like, actually what I'm thinking is over lumbar extension is actually normal shape. And look at how my bum looks more normal. More normal. Sound like a Bristolian then. More normal. I'm allowed to say that because I grew up in Bristol, you see. Well, that's Wickle. Yeah, it was a sunny day, and I just decided to go into town, and I got fucking beeped at, waved at, shouted, like sexist abuse, but nice. It's nice sexist abuse, the kind of sexist abuse I wanted. And it did remind me, I think it was my favourite human I said it to, when I'd gone out on, I think it was my birthday. Yeah, it was my birthday, and that's when I first won a sarong. And when the girl said, "Is this a bit much?" and I was like, "Too much for fucking who?" I wanted to look like a fucking slut, so I decided I would dress like a fucking slut, and I gleefully said that. And what was it? It was just basically my punchline was, does that sound like someone who's fucking like trying too hard, or does that sound like someone who knows exactly what he fucking wants, and not only that, he knows exactly how to fucking get it? And why am I now sounding a lot more like a fucking woman than a fucking man? She was like, what I wanted to be objectified as a woman by women. And that's what happened. I had my ass slapped and fucking squeezed and played with, and like babes and shit like that. That is exactly what I wanted to happen, and that's what happened. So I made it happen, and that's what I did yesterday. Very much so. There were some girls that came over dancing. They were quite young. I actually probably shook my ass too much just in case they were too young. I don't think they weren't that young, because I was shaking my ass at them. One of them was definitely taking the piss out of me, quite nastily, because I was doing the kind of like stompy walks but shaking my butt as I walked, and then she was like overdoing it and like doing it really manly and butch. So that's probably how it was coming across, because like I've got very female elements to my body, but I've got very male elements too. She was definitely taking the piss like that. And there was another one, I couldn't be sure, but they were having fun. I thought that's fine. They're being nice. They were being nice, like superficially to me. Who knows what they wrote on their fucking Instagram? Like a couple of them filmed it, but they were having fun. But I just got loads and fucking loads of positive and quite fucking saucy female attention. And it would never be a thing that I would think I would get a lot of female attention for, or that actually I would want to fucking do. I want to be reduced to a fucking sex object type woman by women, please. That would make me feel very, very fucking happy and girly inside. And just the action of feeling girly is going to be something I now find actually fucking cool as fuck. And I buzz like fuck off it, rather than something Nancy and stupid and the admission of humiliation before all human souls and worthy of nothing but to be ridiculed and scorned and beaten. But then, to be fair to me, I just have a lot of evidence to support my case. I did, even though, I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even gonna go there. Fucking 20 odd fucking years of fucking therapy went nowhere on shit like that. So what have I noticed? What have I noticed? I was just thinking then. I wasn't thinking. A thinkoid, not a thinkoid, something popped into my head and was like, I've noticed something. That was as far as I got with remembering what it is that I've noticed. Some part of my brain knows that there has been a noticing of something and has committed that to memory, useful enough that it can be recalled effectively. Further to that is like, I don't shoot the messenger, I just know there's a message somewhere. Because I'm not the messenger, I'm the teller of the message. Go and find it. Yeah, but yeah, more fucking escapism into the land of being a girl geezer. I think I might sell on girl geezer. I need to Google that to see if that's been thought of. A couple of women that I chatted to quite liked it. Oh, that was one to do with yesterday morning. A girl like called me over, pretty much. She just said, "I love your outfit," and I was like, "Oh, cheers," and she just kept chatting, so I just like sauntered over. And what I loved, this is like a great example of a paradigm by her reaction. And I've said a lot of times that, you know, manipulators use reactions to make you think something about yourself. That's how it works. So, you know, human reactions tell you the kinds of things they were thinking. But it was one of those, what I said was, like, I've been embracing sort of femininity within my clothing for a while, but this, like, I was aware that I was in nothing but female clothes. And a lot of people would say I was a drag or a transvestite. And she sort of chipped in, I won't say interrupted, chipped in and said, "Would you call yourself a transvestite though?" And she was, and I just could have kissed her just off the back of that. Because I was clearly coming across as a man who liked to be very girly. And she was just talking about that with interest and like not put you in a looking glass fucking box scrutinizing, just with a nice interest that made me feel happy to talk about it. But also a completely and utterly, no, she totally and utterly sussed my vibe. Totally and utterly, no mention of gay or anything. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. But it was the way she said, you wouldn't call yourself a transvestite though, would you? I said, no, absolutely not. And she went, and she finished it for me. She said, because they want to look like women. I said, precisely. So she had told me, not just that, but she told me that I look like a man by not even saying those words, by saying you wouldn't class yourself as a transvestite. What she said is, you still look like a man. And you think you look like a man. You don't think you look like a woman. Because, like, the whole, well, I suppose just the sort of transvestites that I've seen, to me, it's not my bag. It's not my bag. The whole kind of wearing office clothes and having traditionally sort of woman, like everyday woman. I'd much rather be like Slinky Chick or like sexy, hot little fucking slut. Slut. I think I'm selling on slut. Whore. Slut and whore. I think my two favourites. Strumpet. I love that one. Sassy little strumpet. This is great, by the way. Not a fucking gram of makeup other than a very fucking gorgeous pink lipstick. Beautiful fucking pink lipstick. And it looks like I'm covered in makeup. Well, it doesn't, but it just looks like a dude that wears makeup. Job done. 2 fucking seconds. Well, 4, 9, 13. Quite a bit. Happy about that. I'll say. Was that everything to do with the fucking... Right, what were we up to? Yeah, that was everything. That will have to be everything because it's coming up for time. There's no point trying to wrap this up with anything other than I hope you're well and bye-bye.